Much, Mr. Speaker.
The honourable member for Cowichan, Malahat, Langford.
Mr. Speaker, Canadians have been shocked by allegations of political interference into an RCMP investigation. They want to know that the organizations that are protecting them aren't serving a political agenda. But the archaic language of the RCMP Act is a recipe for disaster. It needs to be fixed. Today, I called on new measures to clarify what directions the Minister of Public Safety can issue to the RCMP and for them to be issued in writing. We need to see more accountability. Will the Liberals support my proposal to help restore public trust in our institutions?
Hear, hear.
Minister for Public Safety.
Mr. Speaker, first I welcome the opportunity to work with my honourable colleague on his private member's bill, which he put forward this morning. In the meantime, I do want to update this chamber that my mandate calls for strengthened standards when it comes to use of force, strengthening the role of the Management Advisory Board, and finally Bill C-20, which will ensure that there is an opportunity for Canadians who have concerns with regards to the quality of service that they're getting from the RCMP and the CBSA for the first time, is legislation that I hope that we will pass with great haste, so that we can raise the bar on transparency, on accountability, and ensure the confidence of Canadians in their law enforcement institutions. Thank you.
That's all the time we have for. Before we go on to I notice a couple of points of order. I just want to remind the honourable members that props are not allowed in the chamber, and referring to them is even more frowned upon. I just want to make sure that everyone's aware of it. It was very subtle, but I'm not going to point anyone out. They know who they are. Please do not do that again. L'honorable député de Mégantic.
The honourable member from Mégantic-L'Érable. Point of order. Yes, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I think that if you seek it, you will find unanimous consent for the following motion. That the House remembers that almost 10 years ago, the worst rail tragedy in the history of Canada cost the lives of 39 people, and therefore the construction of the bypass rail should be concluded, and the government must approve the project as soon as possible. Thank you. All those opposed to the member moving the motion, please say nay.
D'accord.
All right. The House has heard the terms of the motion. Would all those who are opposed to the motion please say nay? Carried.
The honourable member for Courtenay, Alberta is rising on a point of order.
There have been consultations, and I hope that if you seek it, you will find consent for the following motion. I move that given that the mental health of Canadians has been negatively impacted by the pandemic, 2, economic conditions are exacerbating financial barriers to mental health supports, and 3, that our public health care system is under immense strain. The House call upon the government to put into place a Canada mental health transfer without delay.
Hear, hear.
All those opposed to the honourable member moving the motion will please say nay. Nay, I'm afraid we don't have unanimous consent.